Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of our 5 days live stream series. Wow, this is like intense because I didn't believe I was going to be pumped up for all the days for showing up, but I'm so passionate about what we are talking about that I'm here, in all my radiance for you guys. And I just took some time to, hey Sarah, hello love. I just took some time because my husband came from work and he was, his back block, poor thing. So I did him a massage because between all the things I've done in my life, since I am an MG, I'm also trained in Ayurvedic massage, postural massage. So my husband is like, give me a massage. So I gave him a massage and now I'm ready for you guys. Hey Azu, hey Abby. So let me introduce myself again for people who are tuning in now. So I'm Elisa. I'm a spiritual success coach, energetic business strategist, and human design and jinky expert. And what I do is basically I take the knowledge from human design, aka I take the knowledge from human design and jinkies, and I use it in a practical, simple, applicable way in your business. So we create and customize offers, marketing, content based on your unique, he's a lucky guy, that's Sarah, based on your unique human design and jinkies blueprint, so that you can embody your purpose fully and show up in your business from a place of total alignment and create results with ease. So no burnout for my babes, and we are all about flow, alignment, and having the things more effortlessly, So I'm not about preaching you the 10K in 10 days month or nothing of this BS. I'm preaching you, I'm working with you, I'm helping you to live a more aligned life and business where you are feeling really happy and fulfilled and in alignment. And I know that my fellow coach, Sarah, she's with me on that. She's amazing. Check her out also. And I'm so happy to have you guys all here. So we are going to start sharing about generators, what they are, who they are. And obviously, if you have any question, just comment below. And also if you are looking, watching the replay, post replay below and I will get back to you. So generators is you are like 37% of the whole population, and with the manifesting generator, who are 33% of the population, we make, because I am a manifesting generator, we make 70% of the whole population. And in a lot of school and teaching, they say that generator and manifesting generator are the same, but for me, for the teaching I follow, they are completely two different types. What makes a generator is the fact that the generator has the sacral center defined. So as we know, human design is a mixture, a synthesis between the Kabbalah, the chakra system, the I Ching, astrology, and quantum physics. But like instead of seeing the 7 chakras of the chakra system, we speak about 9 centers, okay? And one of the center that makes a generator or a manifesting generator the type is the fact that we have a sacral center defined, meaning color in. So you are basically the life force of the planet. You are really, this powerful, energetically can you be an MG with a sacral center defined? Yes, Abby, yes. Basically, MGs and generators are both with the sacral center defined. And then this basically, what is the difference between a generator and MG is that a generator doesn't have a connection from the sacral center to the throat, while MGs have their throat defined. So I am an MG, so my throat is defined, and that makes me an MG, and that gives me like the mixture between the generator and the manifestor. So going back to generators, you guys have your sacral center defined, and the sacral center is the center of sexuality, desire, life force, pleasure. So it's really like this intense pulse in your body that is really moving in your body and makes you create, makes you begin to create, beautiful things, beautiful project when you are light up from what you are doing. So generators, you really have this power that when you engage with something you are really in love with, when you are light up from a project, from, something, you have this powerful energy that, you complete the project in a juicy way. And when people look at you in your energy, they're like, wow, I want more of this, like, give me this, and they love to be around you. So it's super important in business and in your life that you really, like, your first priority as a generator is to know yourself. You really have to know the things in your life that lights you up, the things that, you are passionate about, that really makes you like joyful and happy, and make more of that things. So let's say, for example, if you are in a job like in a 9-to-5 or in a job that you do not like, that doesn't mean that you can say, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna quit and whatever. No, but you can, or in a business, okay, but you can, for example, dedicate all this passion, this fuel, this desire to create, to dedicate to a hobby, a side project. For example, if you are still in a 9-to-5 and or in a business that is not in alignment with you, you can still, maintain this money-making side activity, but then focus your attention to get to know yourself and what really lights you up, and then make more of these activities, because that's why when you activate this powerful sacral center and you become really magnetic, because the aura of a generator is a very powerful aura. So do you remember that we said that manifestors have like a sort of repelling aura? So when they enter in a room, people are like, you are very powerful, I'm not sure. While for generator, you have this really open, big, powerful, juicy aura that draws life to you. You are, I got chills. you are the type that are really here to experience synchronicities. When you are living in alignment with your design, like, things start happening, like they start falling in your lap without even doing much. I'm working now with an amazing client that she's a generator, and she was doing a lot of things, and then when we start working together, the first thing we did was align with their energy type and with their authority and with their generator. And now she's like, she signed an amazing client. She got asked to speak on podcast. People booked the discovery call, Lifetime Center. And she was like, wow, this is what I always want from the beginning, but before was not happening because she was living as a manifestor, She was like going out there and trying to make things happen without Hi Erin, hi Angie, hey Sarah. So without really taking into consideration a strategy or authority. So what's the strategy of a Natasha? What's the strategy of a generator? How you know you are living in alignment? So a generator, the strategy of a generator is wait to respond. And that's particularly challenging. Hey, Deborah, that's particularly challenging because since you have all this energy, since you have all this life force, you think that you can do, and keep going. And that's the way you can manifest your life and your reality. But that's exactly the opposite. It's like your challenge is really lean back and trust and wait and work on your energy and expand your aura so that things will start coming into your external world. We start coming into your awareness, and then what you can do. Hey, beauty, Kisvardai. I hope to pronounce your name correctly. I was saying, so when you are really working on your alignment and expanding your aura and your capacity to receive, hey Fiona, you will start receiving all the synchronicity, all these things, and then at this point will be your time to respond to. It's not the other way around, you know? So how do you know that something is right for you to respond to? Basically, that's when you have to use your authority. So your authority for a generator can be a sacral authority or an emotional authority. So good morning, Brianne. So a sacral authority is basically, a very internal sound that is like when something is right for you, and is like when something is not right for you. And it takes time to practice and to feel like this internal sound and this internal response, because as a child, most probably we were used to do the and but our parents condition us to say, just say yes or say no, don't make this weird sound. So I don't know if you can relate, you guys, generator who are here, but we lose touch with our internal wisdom of our body that is like, when something's really juicy and expensive and our body is like, yes, yes, yes. And then when it's something that it's now I'm going to reply to you, Davida. So when it's something, it's not right for us. So how do you practice hearing the yes or no? It's challenging at the beginning, but you have to keep doing and trusting it. But the most important, one of the best things is having someone that you trust. For example, for you, Davida can be your husband, and you can do with him, and asking you very simple yes and no question that doesn't require to get into the mind, because I want to remember to all of you that no matter the type you are, hey Taylor, no matter the type you are, the mind is never to trust. The mind is never our authority. The authority always comes from the deep inside of our body and based on the different type of authority. So for generator, it's like this, really from this sacral center, this like, oh, yes, fuck yes, I feel like in my body, I feel good, I feel open, I feel expansive. So again, stay with your husband one day and ask him yes or no question. For example, would you like pasta? And it needs to tune in into his body, say or would you like tea? Or would you like a coffee? Do you like to take the shower in the morning? Do you like to take the shower in the evening? Very, very Yeah, exactly, Sarah. My mind could argue for any decision and body never lies. Yes, amen to that. Yes, yes, yes. But we have been so disconnected from our body, from our inner authority, that how I see the work with human design, it's really a remembering, an embodiment, and it's not here, you know. Now I'm giving you information, and I know that will be useful, that, you know, you have some practical tips to use, but it's like it takes time, it takes practice, it takes expanders to help you really embody your design and trusting that it's the right thing for you. Like when you start trusting your sacral authority, the universe will place you exactly in the right place with the right people doing exactly the work you love to do. But saying my mind will still try and trick me out of listening to my authority. Absolutely, Davita. Yes, yes, because we are so used to live like from the neck up, and we forget everything, you know, from down here. And because also, you know, there is we can go enter in other, you know, arguments about, you know, the shame of the body, disconnection from the body, but it's really a process of learning again to trust ourselves. As a generator, how do you go about creating teaching when it's easier to respond? So exactly, let's bring it to practical things in business, okay? So let's say, for example, you want to launch a program, and you have, like, you know, the divine download, an idea, and you think, oh yes, this is the program, I'm so excited, I'm going and launch it, and the program failed. Why? Because you didn't listen to your strategy and your authority, because you are acting as a manifestor, aka, you know, having the idea, initiate and go for it. But for generator or MGs, we have to ask to the universe and wait and be patient, external things to respond to. So for example, I share with you an example. I tried to launch a workshop with one of my friends all around manifestation, divine feminine, amen, love, divine feminine. And we were very excited. She's a generator, I am an NG. We didn't sell any spot, you know, even if it was a beautiful workshop, it was very affordable. People were like, because instead, me and her, instead of following our strategy to wait to respond, we just create, you know, from our mind. No, I'm fine, I want that. Now, you know, why I'm doing this live stream series? Because I pull my audience and I see the people in my audience, amen, love. I see the people in my audience that were very excited about you know, my human design and Jinkies, and knowing more about the different profile. And I pull my audience, like on this, in this group on Instagram, asking, would you like me to do that? And they were like, yes, 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 yes. So I respond to that with my excitement, and I said, okay, I'm going to create this 5 days live stream series. So Tasha, my love, so it didn't come from like my mind or my intuition or my decision. It comes from me being open and asking, you know, to my audience, to the universe, signs that, okay, this is the right thing I need to do. This is the path I'm going to move. And that's why, you know, people then were like, yes, yes, yes. And we, you know, we have a lot of people live and we have engagement, because I'm responding to something that my audience wants. So practical, like in your marketing, is like, instead of saying, for example, yeah, I'm going to launch this program, do you want this program? It's more the other way around. So pull your people, pull your audience and ask, hey, if I'm going to launch this kind of program, it's like, would you be interested? or asking also simple questions like, are you struggling with that? Would you like help with that? Do you feel like you will love something like this? Asking questions, and really will help you to understand what your audience need and what they love, and then create. You don't have to create, but from, what I want to say, that you don't have to create from like, oh my God, they want that, so I'm going to put out this program that I hate. No. It's like, does it excite you? Is your chakra like, fuck yes, I'm going to do these 5 days, like I'm doing live stream series and I'm excited? Yes. So this is a yes. But if, for example, for me wouldn't feel good, I wouldn't do this live stream series. I wouldn't do something else, Abigail say, makes so much sense and sounds so much easier for you. Alignment, yeah. So you listen to you, and then listen to what you feel to respond to around you. Yeah. So basically, the process would be a 3-step process. Wait, patient, lean back, then it will be react, and then it will be respond. Okay, so let's say, for example, that I want to launch an offer on human design. Okay, or some time ago I offered like free 20 minutes reading of human design in a group. And I got so many people interested, while other times that I did it, people. So why I did that? Because I asked, I had this idea, I had this download, I want to offer 20 minutes free reading, okay? And then I opened Facebook randomly, and I saw in a group that a lot of people were speaking about human design and asking questions about human design. So that was my green light, okay? Because your green light can come from many different sources. Can be a Facebook post, can be a conversation you had with a friend, can be a podcast you listen, can be a client asking you something specific. Like, let's say you're working with a client, she say, oh my God, I'm really struggling with Instagram, for let's say. Like now I'm in Anna Taylor Parker Instagram program. And, let's say that all of her client says, oh, Anna, I'm really struggling with Instagram. So she's like, she create, I don't know how she did it, but maybe she created this course in response to what people asked her to create. But she did it because she felt excited to offer it. And the program is like, we are like 50 women inside, and it's amazing. So you see how things become so much more easy and effortless if you follow your strategy and your authority. Irina Hager, so does it always have to be pulled from the audience? I get sometimes downloads and I'm excited. Can I just ask myself if I should? Yes. So this is also a process to like embody your design. So after time that you will really, learn how to practice your strategy and your authority, yes, it can happen that you can have a download and you are so connected with your sacral authority that you are like feeling this expansion in your body, and hell yes, and so you are going to do it. But the excitement cannot come like from your mind or from your, your intuition. It really has to come from the body, from the sacral. So it's really important to understand that it's not that, when you are waiting to respond, you have just to lay down in your sofa and do nothing, but understand that every breath we take, we are basically respond. Stephanie, hey, a fellow generator. So you are basically responding to life. Every breath we take, we are responding to life. But every time when you have, for example, Irina, every time you have these intuitive like ideas and excitement, you can journal and ask yourself, by taking action, am I answering a question? Am I addressing a need? Am I filling a void? If you can answer yes to any of those questions, then the action you are taking is something you are responding to. So it's really learning to let yourself be led really by the sacral center and respond to the pull from the sacral center. Does it make sense, Irina? And it's challenging because we are so, as a generator, you have so much energy. So the natural thing will be do, and create. But that will lead to burnout, frustration, disappointment, and it becomes so much more easy and peaceful when we learn to embody this strategy of waiting. I lean back, I work on my aura, I expand my aura, I work on my pleasure, on my excitement, on the things that light me up, and then I ask the universe, okay, I would love to do that. Send me a sign. Let's say I want to launch a podcast, is my idea. So how do I do that? Okay, I want to launch a podcast. I'm very excited. My sacral is excited. My body is expanded. And then I lean back and ask the universe, okay, send me signs, whatever it can be. And maybe, the day after someone tell you, why don't you start a podcast? That's your green light. Or you start seeing everybody speaking about podcasts. That's again your green light. If you read a book about podcasts, it's like an external confirmation, and then you respond to this external confirmation. And as soon as you have responded, as soon as you have engaged your sacral energy, your powerful sacral energy, you are like, you are like powerful, you have this powerful energy, and you can create whatever you desire. Stephanie says, what would you suggest generator to do every morning when they wake up? Get in alignment. Don't start doing immediately, because that's like the tendency. You are doers. It's like move your body every day. Every day is important to move your body, dance, connect with your sacral center, with your womb, go for a walk, whatever really amplify your energy and makes you feel good. Irina says, okay, how about planning and scheduling tasks of a project in advance? I struggle with executing what I plan because in the moment I get very intuitive to do something. Yeah, that's the issue, because you are like only following your own inner thinking, your own inner authority. So you are planning, having too much things on your plate, and you do not follow through. So it's better to stop, to wait, to work on your alignment, and then execute and create just on an idea that it's very exciting for you. For example, I planned this 5 days live stream series with the amazing Abigail, like 2 weeks ago or 10 days ago. And obviously, that has been my focus for the past 2 weeks. So create the content, create the landing page, create the emails, bring the content to you guys, expanding my knowledge over and over again. So that has been how I execute the task, okay? But I'm not here, like, for example, now I'm not planning, honestly, my next step very precisely after these 5 days, because I want to respond to what you guys would love me to do and create. So I know that when I do that, the program will sell. I created this fast, exactly, Erin, because as MGs and generator, we are fast, we are fast action taker, but we are fast when we are living in alignment with our design, when we are trying to do, and the conditioning is like, okay, I have all this energy, so I'm a people pleaser because I'm saying yes to everything. I'm saying yes to every project. Ads is so fascinating. I'm saying yes to every project. I'm saying yes to every, like, can you help me with that? Yes. Do you want to do this project? Yes. Do you want to go out for dinner? Yes. Do you want to? Yes. So we have this energy and we keep saying yes, yes, yes. But then we deplete our own energy and we find that we are frustrated, because frustration is the theme of generators. Because we are like, okay, now I've spread myself so thin that I don't have energy for what really lights me up. So one of the challenges for you guys generator is really learning to say no, and only do the things that lights you up, that excites you. Obviously, we will always have to pay bills, or do the things that are not really maybe exciting, or clean the house, whatever it is that is not exciting. But as much as we can, it's important to really have our aura clean and open, and not clogged from 100,000 commitment task that we have taken on just to say yes, just because we believe that our energy is like infinite. Yes, Abigail, boundaries according to your type. Exactly. Every type needs to, have a different type of boundaries. So for generator is really these boundaries of, before committing to something, I check in with my sacral, and I say, okay, this is in alignment, this lights me up, so I can commit to that. But without committing to 100 type of project at the same time, because even if you believe that you have infinite energy, you don't. We don't have infinite energy, we don't have infinite hour in a day. So the risk is again burning out. Every type can risk burnout, even if we we like sacred beings, we have more energy, we risk burnout. So another very important thing for you guys is really that every day before going to bed, you need to like deplete all your energy tank, and go to bed when you are like, boom, tired, exhausted, As the other type, they need to go to bed, like, for example, projector, reflector, manifestor, they need to go to bed 1 hour before, or 45 minutes, and really lie down and relax and take time. For us, generator and manifesting generator, since we have so much energy in our body, if we go to bed with still rest of this energy, the circuit, the energy is going to go in the mind, and the monkey mind will start and that's not what we want. So we really want to be tired and exhausted, quote unquote, in our body, and then sleep, and then the next morning we are going to wake up super regenerated. Is there an ideal morning routine? I would say that the ideal morning routine would be different for anyone. That's why I don't believe, again, in cookie cutter BS, neither for the morning routine, the 5 miracle step for your morning routine. No, because every one of us is unique. So Abby, what excites you to do in the morning is different from me. So you have to follow your excitement. You have to follow your excitement. You have to follow the pleasure, the fun. As I was speaking with the beautiful Sarah here, we said that there are different type of currency in life. Sarah, the other Sarah Paul, that are not just money. It's like fun, pleasure, excitement, friendship, you know. So it's really asking yourself, okay, today, what my sacral wants to do, what I'm excited to do. Maybe this morning you want to take a walk, or maybe you want to meditate 1 hour, or maybe you want to listen to a podcast, you know. It's really being clear. How do you release your excess energy before bed without waking yourself up? Yeah, now I'm going to address that. So it's really following your excitement. And as an entrepreneur, it's much more easier because, you know, we have this freedom to really create our schedule how, you know, we want. And that's powerful, you know. You have to go out from the concept that you have to do, that you have to, you know, do, implement, blah, blah, blah. No, it's much more flow. And because one of the, you know, risk for generator is that they are too much in their masculine. So they're like doing, and they are not embracing their feminine. So a lot of time with my generator clients, it's really working much more on their feminine side and embracing more this flow, this intuition, this pleasure into their life. Sarah, yeah, how do you release your excess energy before bed? Basically, is you have to move your body every day. You have to move your body every day. And for example, what I do is like I go to bed with the book, and a lot of time, like I fall asleep with the book on my face, my glasses on, like because I like read until I'm not done. So, or, you know, you can take a bath with essential oils, with salt, with lavender, but it's really, you know, moving the energy in the body, and do not let this energy clog your body. Really get the energy moving. And, you know, because you are also, you know, a yoga teacher, so I guess you move a lot your body. And it's like really physical activity. It's not, for example, meditation or, you know, yoga type of meditation. It's much more, you know, go to swim, go with the bike, run, jogging, you know, activity that are quite physical. Like the best feeling for me is when, and I always believe like my happy place is the sea, and when I'm on holiday, I was feeling like always my best self. But then I understand why, because I was moving my body. When I'm like on holiday and I go to the beach, I swim a lot, and I move my body a lot, and then I'm like, I'm so relaxed. My mind is not like boom working all the time, because dance parties, yes, because I am moving my body actively. So for example, for me, the yoga is not working because I am active. I don't like to stay there like, but I like meditation. So it's really finding and, you know, having again expanders helping you to go inside your body and asking you this powerful question, and then having the courage to say no and let go the things that don't light you up anymore, and the people, even if they are like a dogma or idea that you think are good for you and healthy, possibly if are not in your bliss, if you're not in your excitement, they are not good for you. So it's really, you know, talking with people you trust and say, okay, do I still want to shower in the morning? Or no, it's not exciting for me. Sarah says, I'll get you in one of my classes. Expanders, Davita, is like coaches or mentors or friends, you know, people that you look at and that are here to really help you. So I call them expanders, mentor, coach, buddies, like, you know, friends, whatever, that are on the same path as you, and that help you embody your design. Like today, I was having a reading with one of my friends, and she's a projector, and I, looking at her chart, I saw immediately what was out of alignment and what action she needed to take in order to create more alignment in her business, in her life. And it's scary, she was scared. She said to me, "Ooh, I feel so much resistance. I don't want to do that." And we said, "But that's exactly why you have to do that." But if she didn't have me like there, keeping her accountable and expanding her awareness, most probably she would keep going and doing the things that she was always doing that was keeping her stuck. So we go on 40 minutes. I hope that I, reply to all of your questions. But obviously, if you have more questions, more doubt, drop them below. You can also post your chart if you want me to look into it and tell you something interesting about your authority, your strategy. And I hope you enjoyed it. I really have so much fun because generator, are very near to my heart because I'm very similar. But I want to tell you something. As I was saying yesterday, what I love about human design and Gene Keys is that, there is no one profile that is better than another. We are all perfect as we are. We all need each other's. It's not that being a manifestor is better than being a projector, or being a manifesting generator is better than being a reflector. No, we all need each other. We are all unique and special. And Davita says, fear-based resistance and soul-based resistance is so hard for me to differentiate between. Listening to my authority, yeah. Hey, Jessica, yeah, Davita, I know listening to your authority still feel complicated, and we also should look at your spleen. There are so many different elements, but it's like practice and trust. And trust, there is a lot of trust implied, and surrender, and knowing that we are perfectly designed as we are meant to be. Our soul decided and embody in this body and in this lifetime with this design, because this is exactly what we are meant to be doing, and what we have chosen. And also, the challenges that we face are here to help us grow as souls. So it's really having, as I was saying to my friend, it's really having grace with us and compassion in the journey of embodying our truth and our design and going back to our higher self, as if we are kids. If you, Sarah, thank you, you are amazing too. As if, if a kid is learning to walk, you will never tell your kids, "You are stupid because you fell again." No, you will never say that. You will say, "Hey, honey, let's try another time. Hey, honey, let's try another time." And that's the same with you, It's not that you have to punish yourself because I'm not already listening to my strategy and my authority. It's like, I'm learning, I'm exploring, I'm in the process of learning, and I love this process because it's bringing me easier and easier, and with in my best prosperity, my best interest. So I love you guys. I wait for you also tomorrow, that we are going to speak about our beautiful projectors. And thank you very much for being here live. Now I'm going to cuddle my poor husband. And love you so much. Bye.